My name is Roshawn C. Evans. I am the organizing director and co-founder of Pure Justice, which is a grassroots non-profit 501c3. We also have a C4 and Pure Justice. We work around three different pillars: economic justice reform, racial justice reform, and criminal justice reform.
All right, brother, can you give us a
Of,
tour of the place?
of course, come on in.
All right, let's go.
All right. So here's the front office. You got Joy, the field manager. We do various things in this office. Like we run the participatory defense and fair house. And this here is the open space where we also come out here and we work because I normally don't sit at my desk, and we could work wherever we want, give us a better workspace. We could stretch our legs out up here.
You said participatory defense?
Yeah, participatory defense.
Can you break that down?
So participatory defense is where people that is impacted by the system may be experiencing the courts and they don't have money to possibly pay for certain type of counsel. People are like, if you don't pay them, what they expect to be paid, a lot of work they just won't do. So this is where we, not being your lawyer, show up with you to make sure that the people in the courtroom, like the judge or the prosecutor, they see that you are not alone and people actually love you. And we also get the opportunity to work side by side with the lawyer that could be very busy and don't have the time to do certain things like uh, pull character videos or character letters from other people that actually love you, so we could paint a different picture about you that isn't only about the accusations that you face. And it shows who you are as a person. It shows the people that love you. It shows who you are to your community and who you are to like just people around, whether they hear or not. Since we are a real grassroots organization, and in grassroots we like to build relationships with people out in our community and get them involved in dismantling white supremacy, get them involved in using personal stories to change laws. We bring them back here. So on our meetings, we have meetings once a month. This is our meeting space where we come and we build relations with one another. Here's a mural that one of our members had done, and it has our three pillars that we work around: economic justice reform, racial justice reform, and criminal justice reform. You see the fist here because this fist represents our power when we stand together. These fists right here, it tells you that we all have the same problems. So when you go to dismantle a system, don't only do it for just one race. Because if you dismantle a problem for one race, it's only a matter of time before it come back around to that race you dismantle it for. So if you focus on the problem for everybody, that's when you start creating real change. One of the problems that we have as advocates, depending on what you do, I feel like, especially when you're working around criminal justice reform or reforming a system that's embedded out of white supremacy, I feel like it's so easy to get beat up on both sides of the aisle, because on this side of the aisle, for people who capitalize off of what you fighting against, they don't want you organizing people, because when you organize, that's powerful. And they don't want you standing against what they get, like they bread and butter. But then you also have the same people that you're advocating for to change the system, to break the cycle of generational trauma at the hands of the system. Some people are afraid. Some people are afraid and they are complacent with the way things are, and they just don't want it to get worse. And I understand. But then you also have some people that, you know, even though they are in this position and they would like to see change, they don't want to get involved because it's so many reasons why people don't want to get involved. And I understand some people, they don't have time. They are literally, because of the way the system's set up or what they have experienced, especially if they had already dealt with the system and have a record and have that job, they might be working 50 and 60 hours a week, just to stay afloat. And the rest of their time, they might be taking care of, family or a parent or children. But one of the problems is we don't have enough people in the fight to create the change that we need because of fear or thinking that things won't change regardless of what we do. Like, they don't understand the power of people power, and we get beat up by both sides of the aisle. But one of the things that is great in this work is just watching the people who actually believe that change is possible. Like, when I see the people who actually come out trying to figure out, how to create real safe spaces for everybody, not just them, but how to like change the system so it could work for everybody, is rewarding. Even when our wins is small.